how to get rid of bed bugs cheap? That's right. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do exactly that. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Craig here again, howtopest.com. Today's video is going to be up close in personal because I am stuck in the truck. We went out today to film, and I don't know if you can see by my windows, it is raining, so it did not work out too well. So you get me in the cab of the truck. Regardless, I'm going to give you great information today. Guys, we are talking bed bugs today. The nightmare little things that try to join you in your bed at night and then nibble all over you and suck the blood right out of you.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Guys, bed bugs are just this freaky thing that is probably one of the most scariest bugs out there for people.
They're biting me!
I can tell you so many horror stories about bed bugs, but the most important thing is here, how do you get rid of them, and how do you do that in a cost-effective way? Now, when I said cheap, guys, I'm going to tell you as low as $130 for everything you need, depending on the size of your living space, your house, your apartment, condo, whatever it may be, up to about $330, most extreme case, which is still cheap. Because I'm going to let you know right now, guys, if you call me out to do a bed bug job or you call a professional out there, and we're going to show you a little breakdown chart here in the video somewhere, and we'll put up the differences in pricing. And realize that it goes by market too, depending on where you're at. The prices will fluctuate. But if you were to call, like I said, me out to do a bed bug job, it is going to be a minimum of $1,000, 1G, guys. That is the bare minimum, and it's usually higher than that. $1,000 is usually going to cover a chemical treatment where we are out there 2, possibly 3 times, because you have to come back and retreat, and that'll make sense in this video. So if you get more extreme with the house and you have a bigger house, you're talking thousands of dollars. And there's bed bug jobs we do, guys, that are in the 4s, the 5s. So it just depends on what you're doing. But lucky for you, today I'm going to show you the professional way to do it with professional grade products from howtopest.com. And I'm going to show you exactly what those pros do. But if you're not willing to do the work, I want to preference right in the beginning here, then you need to call a professional because they are willing to put in the work, and that's what you're paying for. So let's get into the first product that we're talking today. It's actually not a product, it's a pack, so it's multiple products, and that is the bed bug pack from howtopest.com. Now, when I said sizes, if you go over there to howtopest.com and you punch in bed bugs, you will see bed bug packs. It will be a 1K pack, it'll be a 2K pack, and it will be a 3K pack. And what those 1, 2, and 3s mean are 1,000 square feet. So the 1K will cover 1,000 square feet, the 2K a 2,000 square foot home, and a 3,000, you get it, a 3,000 square foot home. Now, understand when you are doing bed bugs, even if you, let's just say hypothetically, you have a 3,000 square foot home, you are not treating every inch of that home. You're not in the kitchen. You're not usually in the bathrooms. Now, I'm not saying you can't be, but for the most part, you are in living spaces, bedrooms, family rooms, living rooms, where you have carpet and you have furniture that you and your loved ones sit down on at night. So what's in this 1K pack? Well, in the 1K pack, we are going to give you the dust. That is Cymexa dust, and I'll tell you more about that later in the video. We are going to give you concentrate crossfire concentrate. That is the main active ingredient that's going to kill those in the liquid form, kill those bed bugs. And then we are going to give you the aerosol version of Crossfire. Now let's break those down. Why the 3 different products? Oh, and I'm sorry, we are also going to give you a bellow duster, a bulb type duster to apply that dust. Let's start with the bed bugs. Where do they hang out? Bed bugs, like in the word bed, they're in the beds. That doesn't mean they are not other places, and they are, and we'll get into that. But the reason they are in the bed, and that's typically where they start, is because bed bugs have to have a blood meal to reproduce. And that blood meal is you. So when you lay down at night, they come out and they nibble on you. And that's how they start their reproduction cycle. And bedbug reproduction cycles are fast, guys. It's anywhere from 7 to 10 days that these things can hatch. And then the cycle just repeats itself. So when you do a bedbug job, what are you going to do first? The first thing you're going to do is vacuum. You're going to vacuum every carpeted area that you can vacuum. And then you are going to discard the bag if you have a bag vacuum, or if you have a bagless, you are going to thoroughly clean that out, and then you are going to vacuum again. Now, the second thing you're going to do in a bed bug job is you are going to take all the sheets and any clothing that may be affected, and from the area you take it, you are going to double bag that. And I'm talking like a trash bag. And then from there, it's going to go straight to be laundered or thrown away, depending on how bad it is, how bad your situation is. If the sheets are so stained with blood splatter, and the reason they get the blood splatter is because when you roll over in the middle of the night, you crush an engorged bed bug that's been sucking on you, and you smash it and your blood all over the sheets. If you have fecal matter and feces and egg sacs, and they're all over your bedding, your sheets, your fitted sheets, then toss them. It's not worth it, man. Toss them and get a new pair. But if it can be laundered, this stuff is all going straight to be laundered. And it is going to be laundered on the hottest cycle, and it is going to be dried on the hottest cycle. And I would repeat it. Do you have to? I would. I'd repeat it, guys, because if you're going to put in this much work, then you might as well do it right. And I can guarantee you that a professional comes out there, he's going to tell you to do all this stuff before he gets there. Now, the second thing you're going to do is you're going to start dismantling that bed. Now, there are other videos I've done on our website, guys, that you can get on there and you can check it out on our YouTube channel, and I'll walk you exactly how to do a bed bug job from start to finish. I'm kind of doing that here, but I may be rushing through it because I'm just telling you in this video how you can do it for cheap. Now, cheap is perspective, but I guarantee you when you see the prices, or if you just heard what I said about what we charge minimum, that's a big difference in price. So if you're willing to do the work, you're going to save a ton of money. Now, the next thing you do is you start dismantling that bed. I'm talking about if you have it, a headboard, if you have a footboard, if you have a frame. And the reason you do this is you have to get the chemical into every nook and cranny. Now, this is where the concentrate comes in, or the aerosol. They're the same product. One's in an aerosol ready-to-use can. The concentrate is for broader areas. If you need to get into doing the carpets or you just have larger areas, that's where it helps you out. But the actual Crossfire aerosol can, you can go directly on the seams of the mattress and on the box spring. Now, you need to flip these things over, and you need to get the top and you need to get the bottom. If you don't, it's going to bite you in the you-know-what, and you're just going to have bed bugs, and you're going to be doing this all over again, and then you're going to spend this money and end up calling a professional anyways because you just don't do the job thoroughly. So once you do that, you need to do the frame. You need to do every place that they put a screw to hold that bed frame together. So your bed is going to be taken apart like it's brand new from the factory. It has to be that way, guys. If you don't do it, you're not doing it right. And once again, I'm going to keep reiterating this. This is why you pay professionals a lot of money, because it's a lot of work. Now, the next thing you're going to do after you've done everywhere you can treat with the Crossfire concentrate or the Crossfire aerosol, you're going to break out the dust. Now, the dust comes in a bottle that you actually has a tip on it, and you can agitate the dust, and you want to, because you want dust to float. That's why you're agitating dust. So if you agitate it, pro tip, you put a penny in the bottle and you shake it up. But get this, in our kit, you don't need the bottle. You're going to put it directly into the duster we gave you, and it comes with a little steel ball that acts just like the penny. Now, you put in just a little bit of dust like this. So if the bulb duster is this big, and you'll see it on our page, and we'll probably show you on the video, you only want about that much dust. And then you put it in there and you shake it up. And where are you putting dust? Anywhere you cannot put water, because electrical outlets can't take water, right? Common sense. What have I told you before? Common sense is not so common. But you can't put water with electrical, okay? It's that simple. You're going to have to take off your outlet covers. Do this. Trust me, do not be lazy. Do this. Take all the outlet covers off in the room you're treating and put a little 1-2 burst of dust in there. Not where it comes out and it drops, where you just barely see dust floating. That's what you want. That is plenty. I know it'll look like, hey, I didn't put enough dust in there. You put plenty of dust in there, and Cymexa is going to hold it for 10 years. So put that dust in that outlet and put that cover back on. There's a one and done on those. You do not need to repeat that. The repeat is going to be with the Crossfire, guys. Okay, the last thing you're going to do, or one of the last things, you need to treat that baseboard around the bed. You need to treat that with the Crossfire, and that's where the concentrate comes in. If you don't have a pump sprayer, then you need to get over at howtopest.com and grab yourself a little 1 gallon Chapin sprayer. It's perfect for these jobs, and you're just going to lightly put a bead around the baseboards. Now, if you need to get into the carpets, you're going to put that on fan spray, the nozzle, and you're going to do those carpets. Now, all these treated areas, you have to stay out till it's dry. You have to have the pets out till it's dry. You have to have the kids out till it's dry. If you have fish tanks, you need to unplug those fish tanks. Best case scenario, remove them from the room. If you cannot, you need to unplug it so that pump is not filtering and possibly sucking in drift from pesticide. And you need to cover that fish tank. Birds, get them out of the room. Everything else, out of the room. Once it's dry, you're going to ventilate the room and you are good to go. Now, when do you retreat? Every 7 days. And I would do this one more time, and then I would monitor. And if everything looks good, the eggs have had enough time to hatch. That's why you're doing this 7 to 10 days. Can you push it to 10 days? You can, but I'd do 7 days. Do 7 and realize Crossfire kills bed bugs in every form. So the whole reason you're retreating is, what if you didn't get an area and now those eggs have hatched and they're coming out? Well, that's because now you have a protective barrier that you put out there. Retreat. Do not be lazy and not retreat. I'm going to tell you again, if you're lazy, this is not the video for you. You need to go call a professional, guys, and have it done right. Bed bugs are nothing to mess with. It will turn your life upside down, and it will cost you more than paying thousands of dollars to that professional, because you'll be throwing away things. I've seen mattresses go. I've seen bed frames go. I've seen clothing go. I've seen carpets ripped out, the whole 9 yards. I just thought about carpets. When you treat those carpets, guys, it has to be enough to get through there, wet, damp, not soaked, but it needs to get into that pad where they can hide. So make sure you do that. Now, understand, you have to know your own CASA, and you have to know how much square footage you're going to treat, and that's going to determine which pack you get from howtopest.com. But I'm telling you right now, everything on howtopest.com is exactly the same thing most professionals use out there. Some professionals have a choice and they use bedlam, they use other things, but I'm telling you, the ones I'm giving you are the best chemicals that you can use for bed bug treatment. Now, I want to preference with this. Is chemical the #1 way to do bed bugs? It's a good way. In my opinion, it's not the best way. I would tint that house or heat treat it if I had more than a room to do. Now, understand, you're going to pay a lot of money to do that. But it penetrates the walls, it penetrates the attic, it does the whole 9 yards, it kills everything. Difference, heat treatment, you're back in the same day, your house looks like you got ransacked or robbed because of what they have to do to allow that heat to penetrate. Tinting, you're out for a couple days. So you got to weigh your options, man. Chemical treatment, cost effective, it's the best. But if you don't do it right, it's the worst. Make sure you do your due diligence. I cannot emphasize that enough, guys. But bed bug treatments done right by a DIYer, man, look at the cost difference, man. You're talking $1,000 to a couple thousand versus $320, $30 at your extreme. Smaller house, a lot less. What'd I say, $130? Don't quote me on the prices, but that's pretty much what those prices are on howtopest.com. And then if you need more, even if you happen to need more chemical than that, it's still cheaper than what you're going to pay to have it done. But if you're not going to do it the right way, don't waste your money. I don't want you unhappy, guys. That is it on bed bugs and how to do it cheap. And when I say cheap, I should say perspective, but I've given the breakdown. And if you do it right, you will be happy. Do it the way I said. Make sure you retreat, you monitor, and then possibly retreat for the 3rd time. And that's why professionals charge you that much money, because they got to bring their you-know-what back to your house that many times and redo this process all over again. It's a lot of work, and that's why I'm charging you a lot of money if I come to your house, guys. Thank you for all the thumbs up out there. We appreciate all you subscribers, guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just go down and hit that subscribe button. We put these videos out multiple times a week, guys, and hopefully they help you out. If there is a video that I have not done yet and you guys would like to see it, hey man, shoot it in the comment section. If it's something I have experience on, I'm happy to do it for you, man. That is it. Craig, howtopest.com. Have a great day, guys.